What if you're just one technique away from your next big idea? Welcome to the Maximize Your Results series. I'm Lilia, and if your last brainstorming session felt more like a quiet, awkward circle than a creative lightning storm, it's time to change that. Creativity isn't random, it's a rhythm. And when you give it the right container, safe, structured, playful, it moves fast, flows freely, and often surprises you. The key? Stop relying on spontaneous inspiration and start using techniques designed to spark it. Let me walk you through some of my favorite ways to turn dull discussions into dynamic breakthroughs. Let's start with mind mapping. This method mirrors how your brain actually thinks. Non-linear, visual, and associative. You begin by writing your central idea in the middle of a page. From there, let ideas branch out like spokes on a wheel. Related themes, concepts, challenges, questions, anything. The goal is to build connections, not conclusions. It's especially powerful when you're tackling complex problems or feeling scattered, because it shows how everything relates and where clarity is missing. Now, if you need more direction, try the Scamper method. It's a creativity framework built on 7 prompts. Substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. Each one asks you to interact with your idea in a new way. For example, what could you swap out? What parts could you merge? How might you strip it down or flip it upside down? Scamper works best when you have an existing idea or product that needs evolution, not invention. It breaks the mental box from the inside. When you're feeling blocked, you need speed. That's where Crazy Eights comes in. You take a blank sheet of paper, divide it into 8 boxes, and set a timer for 8 minutes. Then you fill each box with a new version of the idea. No overthinking, no editing, just pure flow. By the time you reach box 7 or 8, your brain is warmed up enough to surprise you. It's often in that final stretch that your most original ideas emerge. Feeling stuck in the obvious? Flip it. Reverse brainstorming asks you to look at your challenge in the opposite way. Instead of asking, how do we improve this experience? Ask, how could we ruin it? This may sound odd, but it's a genius way to uncover blind spots and inefficiencies. Once you identify the worst-case ideas, you flip them back into positives. This method helps teams uncover what to avoid and what to prioritize fast. Another transformative approach is role-storming. Here, you don't brainstorm as yourself. You take on the mindset of someone else entirely. What would your customer say? How would your competitor approach this? What would Steve Jobs do? Or Maya Angelou? Or a 5-year-old child? Changing the character changes the questions, and that shift breaks habitual thinking patterns. This method is especially useful when your current thinking has hit a wall. In more introverted or hierarchy-heavy teams, people often hold back. That's where silent brainstorming becomes powerful. Everyone gets a set amount of time, say 10 minutes, to write down as many ideas as they can privately. No discussion, no critique, just pure ideation. Afterward, the group reviews and shares. This method levels the playing field and allows space for deeper, more diverse thinking, especially from those who might not speak up in a traditional setting. And finally, after you've generated a flood of ideas, you need a way to choose. That's where dot voting comes in. You give everyone a set number of dots or tokens, and they place them on the ideas they believe have the most potential. The result? A clear visual snapshot of what resonates, without endless debate or politics. It's fast, democratic, and encourages group alignment while still honoring individual insight. So, let me ask you, which of these techniques have you actually used recently? And which one might unlock the next level of creativity for your project, your team, or even your own vision? Ideas don't happen by accident. They happen by invitation. And sometimes, all it takes is one fresh approach to unlock an entire wave of insight. So go ahead, stir the waters. Your next big breakthrough might be hiding behind the method you haven't tried yet. Subscribe for more.